Hey gang, Glockboy Stank just dropped a new one called Lostory. Alright, now I'm ready to get into it. We actually haven't gotten a new Glockboy Stank drop in a minute as far as the visuals. I know he did do a couple freestyles that y'all wanted me to check out with, so we will be tuning into those for sure. You know what I'm saying? That's without a doubt. But I came onto the YouTube page, just finna start my lineup for the day or whatever. And this is one of the videos that popped up. So I said, oh yeah, we gotta run this ASAP. Y'all know that. But yeah, man, shout out to that boy Glockboy Stank. I'm actually happy that he's providing more music. I think he's a dope artist. I like his full-on aggression. I like the tone that he brings to the music too. And just how stomped down he get. You know what I mean? Like, he really goes in nitty-gritty. I gotta give it to that boy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, they don't call him Glockboy Stank for nothing. That's all I can think, But we finna tap in with it, man. This Lostory. I do hope y'all enjoy it. 30 likes on the video, man. And let's get it, brothers. Okay. Coming on that herbo beat.
Thought this shit can't ride for that shit. Nigga, this from the heart, this from the top. I can't move without my Glock. Shorty went out, flew just owe some cheeks, so I can't trust the boss. Program the city, trying to get a little penny and phone them jug and rocks.
He said that boy went out over some cheeks, so he can't trust no bop. I be telling y'all though. Like, look, I be telling y'all, don't trust these hoes, bruh. Like, it may look good, but not everything that look good is good for you. Let's just put it like that. Let's put it like that, bro.
Nigga, this from the heart, this from the top. I can't move without my Glock. Shorty went out, flew just owe some cheeks, so I can't trust the boss. Program the city, trying to get a little penny and phone them jug and rocks. I take some shots when it's time to slide. Look, lately I'm blowing chalk. I let my lifetime ride the beat. All you gotta do is listen. Where I grew up, I was taught, yeah, you shoot first just off suspicion. My mama OG been passed away, and somehow I'm still toting switch.
That boy said, where I grew up, you shoot first just off suspicion. Damn. That nigga look like he finna do something, so get him. Damn, and then that be fucked up though. Cause like, what if you know what I'm saying, just a casual person just walking through the hood, you know what I'm saying? You just walking, you don't even know you in the hood. You just walking on some shit, but you just happen to have a ski mask on or something. You just walking, brother. You know what I'm saying? You think it's a good day, then here come Glockboy Stank. Oh, hell no. I don't know about that one, man. Off the suspicion? Damn. Shit. That make you want to wear, what's them shits called? Shit, what's that shit Urkel used to wear? Steve Urkel? Y'all know Steve Urkel, bro. And they used to be the straps like that. Make you want to wear that when you're around, bro. Just so you don't look that suspicious. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with it though.
Heart, this from the top.
Shit.
I can't move without my Glock. Shorty went out, flew just owe some cheeks, so I can't trust the boss. Program the city, trying to get a little penny and phone them jug and rocks. I take two shots when it's time to slide. Look, lately I'm blowing chalk. I let my lifetime ride the beat. All you gotta do is listen. Where I grew up, I was taught, yeah, you shoot first just off suspicion. My mama OG been passed away, and somehow I'm still toting switch. Hit that top, that's DOA. You ain't getting up, ain't no need for sticks. The man, a terrible thing, the way it's that he coming up with plans. Isn't it Lil D, we on the chase, barely got away, fucked up the trans. And Noonie, he pumping gas, fuck around, had to leave my mans. I knew it was coming right there, where I got wild, so I shot out the lens. Extra wild, he up in traffic, we blew him down. Lost my cousin to this shit. I know I gotta make my aunties proud. This ain't a text, but when I'm outside, I hit your block, we coming foul. Fully who? Fully Drake. I can't even tell you how that bitch sound. Let me up in this bitch.
Hold on. He said fully who? Fully Drake? Oh, hold on. That's what I was saying. Glockboy Stank is a dope rapper. I feel like his tone that he provides too, it really just gives you that more gritty sound effect on the music, and just how he be talking, of course. He's very aggressive with his rap. He got a lot of shit to say. You know what I'm saying? He gonna talk his shit for sure within the music, and that's what I love to hear. I'm gonna be real. Just how he rapping on this beat right here. I know this is a well-known beat. But to see and hear his take on it, you know what I'm saying? Just to understand how he coming forward. I think he's running this so far. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta give it to him. I always find it dope when artists hop on, you know what I'm saying, like a major beat, but they bring their own significance to it, you know what I'm saying, and just give another flow, give another vibe to the song, and, really just show their talent. And Glockboy Stank is doing all of that right here. No bully, gang. I gotta give it to him. I feel like him, you know what I'm saying, I feel like he can progress very quickly. just based off the fact he's so real and so raw with his music. You know what I'm saying? Like, that real shit is what people want to hear. Just how nitty gritty he can become on the track and really talk his shit and not give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Have that type of demeanor. That's what's gonna attract. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like Glockboy Stank can progress very quickly on this shit. No bully, especially after this drop.
I know I gotta make my auntie proud. Text one about out to hit your block. We coming foul, fully who, fully Drake. I can't even tell you how that bitch sound. Let me up in this bitch cause we laid the law. Ain't do that shit, can't say what you saw. I'm drifting this bitch. You the way Zach on your suit. Got me driving this bitch like Paul Wall. He's 6 feet trying to fight. I'm popping his ass up till he's small. The fall give me little cousin, wiggle little time. I bet we all gon' ball. I got the torch with 3rd degree, but don't get scorched. Where niggas was at when I started clapping. I bet they was still up on the porch. We jumped Jeep, then they jumped Jeep, then walking them came back with a port. And two that shit cool came around the sharks and he got extorted.
That boy just told a whole story time about how a nigga came around, thought they was on some cool shit, and nigga got took for stuff. Damn. He just did a whole story time mid-verse. Did y'all peep that? And then did y'all peep the pace change throughout the rap as well? How he just started speeding shit up. What the fuck, Glockboy? Hold on. I ain't gonna lie, that was hard. He done switched up the whole flow mid-verse though. He was rapping on a totally different flow when he started the song, and then he just switched it up like that, and it came out so smooth, so effortlessly. Hold on, bro. Did y'all hear the story time though? Did y'all peep that shit? He just threw that in there like, here y'all go. Hold on.
Wow, we up in traffic, we blew him down. Lost my cousin to this shit. I know I gotta make my auntie proud. His name is Text, but one about out to hit your block. We coming foul, fully who, fully Drake. I can't even tell you how that bitch sound. Let me up in this bitch cause we laid the law. Ain't do that shit, can't say what you saw. I'm drifting this bitch, you the way Zach on your suit. Got me driving this bitch like Paul Wall. He's 6 feet trying to fight.
Like Paul Walker though, hear him.
Give me little cousin, wiggle little time. I bet we all gon' ball. I got the torch with 3rd degree, but don't get scorched. Where niggas was at when I started clapping. I bet they was still up on the porch. We jumped Jeep, then they jumped Jeep, then walking them came back with a port. And two dude like that shit cool came around the sharks and he got extorted.
Damn, he just
hit your bitch, no she can't stay. But I got some bitch and I ain't trying to talk. I'ma send your ass the heavyweight. Hit your block and y'all trying to party. Ain't no fifi, we throw a parade. We front the yards and set it up with anybody. Cause niggas be throwing shade. 51st, that's big ass block. She don't wanna hang with them, she with the sharks. 21 with the MOS, ain't miss a thing. I'm playing darts. SRT all down the file. I'm stumping this bitch, you hit far. What nigga was that was in Cornell. Riding sky tracks on the tarps. Hit your bitch, no she can't stay.
That was, I gotta give it to Glockboy Stank on that one. That was a great way of rapping. You know, I feel like he really dove into different rap skills on this one song, and that's what's blowing me even more. You know, the fact, like I said, he started this song off with a whole nother flow. You know, he came in on just a regular rap speed, you know what I'm saying? Just talking his shit, just letting it out, alright, whoop whoop. Then he started getting into like that mid-verse and he completely switched it up and kept that same speed, you know what I'm saying? Kept that same pace up throughout the rest of the song. I thought that was so fire. The way that he really just did this was fire as shit, you know? I really like how he brought his real life and his reality to this beat. You know, that's another thing I gotta mention too. Like I said, I feel like Glockboy Stank can progress very quickly and very well, you know, especially after this drop. Just, you know, being so true to it, you know what I mean? Really having so much confidence in the visuals from what I could see. You know, and really just telling his side, telling who he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what this song also gives me the vibe of. He letting us know who he is, where he stands. You know what I'm saying? And that's just based off the lyricism that was provided. I feel like he did this super, super, super well, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to that boy Glockboy Stank, man. Definitely keep this shit going. You know, I would love to keep getting more visuals, more music. Like I said, I feel like he's very talented. And just coming off the way that he did on this one, really diving into different rap skills and rap flows on one song, you gotta acknowledge that, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, shout out to Glockboy Stank. I hope you come with something else for us. You know, I hope he gets more so on the consistent side of his music, where we start getting visuals, shit, if not every week, at least drop one every 2 weeks or something. You know what I'm saying? I really want to see him start getting on that consistent timing with his music and really just going crazy and really locking the fuck in on these niggas, cause bro, you know what I'm saying? You got all this talent, gang, and you just be chilling? I ain't gonna lie. But no, man, shout out that boy Glockboy Stank once again. Gang, y'all definitely let me know how y'all felt about it in the comments, you feel me? 30 likes on the video, and I will see you on the next reaction, man.